agriculture. Well, I'm sure Jane Alexander said things to a president of the United States you're not supposed to say. And every time I met with Jane, she would always say to me, "Did I tell you the story about President Carter?" And I would always say, "No, Jane, you didn't tell me." So she proceeded to tell me again. So Jane and I work closely. I always let Jane pick the winner. And another story about Jane I just heard recently is she was the only person allowed to wear a hat. No judge in York County, Dauphin County, Cumberland County had the nerve to tell Jane she couldn't come into court with her hat, because she was the attorney whoever saw William Everett Potter's scholarship. William Everett Potter was a man who did not have any children. He grew up in the Wellsville area, lived in the Wellsville area, has a large amount of money because this scholarship gives $2,500 a year for all 4 years. So the recipient this year of the William Everett Potter Memorial Scholarship is Zan McCurdy. As we transition to the career and academic, I want just seniors especially be thinking about what a lighthouse does. A lighthouse guides you in the dark. A lighthouse guides you through tropical weather. A lighthouse can help you get back on course if you're off. So to present the career and academics in this category, I present your lighthouse, school counselor Stephanie DePalma.
Didn't expect that. And there's Clorox wipes up here, but no tissues. So hopefully I can get through this. So good evening. I'm Stephanie DePalma, school counselor for the senior class of 2020. And I get the privilege of starting off our awards for the career in academics. The first one I'm going to present is the Dr. Brian M. Small Polar Bear Foundation Scholarship. Dr. Small was a previous superintendent of the Northern York County School District, and even after leaving our district, dedicated years of service to education through Shippensburg University. In fact, every year, our phone rings at least 4 times with him on the other end as he checks in on our foreign exchange students, a program he helps to facilitate. This scholarship is in his honor and is offered through our Polar Bear Foundation. Candidates for this scholarship must be accepted into a post-secondary learning institution, demonstrate academic merit, a commitment to community service, and ultimately demonstrate the qualities Northern so proudly subscribes: personally responsible, intellectually prepared, and civically engaged. I am happy to share that this year's scholarship winners are Katie Anthony and Kara Klinger. The next scholarship I'm going to present is the Polar Bear Foundation Launch Grants. Before I provide the 13 names of the scholarship awardees for the Polar Bear Foundation Launch Grants, I would like to recognize the amazing group of leaders that make up NYCSD's Polar Bear Foundation. This association has always been a tremendous supporter with big hearts for our students and community. And when this pandemic hit, they didn't skip a beat. Their creativity, tactful decision-making, and teamwork is nothing short of impressive. The launch grants are just one of the ways they jumped into action and are supporting our community. It is a demonstration of both their passion and compassion for the people that make up our Northern community. The class of 2020 has suffered enormous loss at the pinnacle of their K-12 journey, and for many, COVID-19 threatens their current reality and or their future plans. In response, the Polar Bear Foundation created the Launch Grant, a scholarship fund that will support and encourage these students in their next steps. The scholarship winners of the Polar Bear Foundation Launch Grants are a phenomenal group of students, and they are Jaden Bowen, Colleen Brubaker, Raina Dezicki, Zoe Feschuk, Chloe Harley, Dylan Harner, Maggie Horvath, Avery Keys, Danny Lim, Alexandra McCurdy, Faith O'Dean, and Kylie Sear. Next, I'm going to present the Hall Foundation Merit Scholarship. The Hall Foundation is an organization in Camp Hill that oversees and dispenses monies from a trust fund in the service of scholarship funding to recognize distinguished and deserving students in the area. I am proud to present this year's scholarship winner of the $2,000 Hall Foundation Merit Scholarship to Kara Klinger. I'm going to present the Joan E. Maljevic Scholarship. Our next scholarship winner was one of my go-to students. Just to give you an idea of how responsible and compassionate this young lady is, as long as I have known her, she has worked multiple part-time jobs. She was a solid friend and team member on our unified sports bocce ball team. She was our Avidum president, a club dedicated to helping all students feel like they belong. She represented our student body on the district school counseling advisory committee, and she championed our Rachel's Challenge programming. By senior year, she was only in the building for 1 to 2 periods because she was also pursuing dual enrollment classes. But anytime I wanted to find her, I would look for her before the first bell rang, either hanging out with our head custodian, Mr. Heitzelman, or talking to our school resource officer, Mr. Zumbrum. She's an amazing young lady, and it gets even better. She wants to be a math teacher one day. I am proud to present the Joan E. Maljevic Scholarship to Nicole Steffens. All right, 2 more for me. The next one I'm going to present is the Northern Music Booster Scholarship. Our Northern Music program is phenomenal, which also includes the integral branch of our music boosters, who sponsor this meaningful scholarship. Our music directors and our music students work countless hours, and in many ways are a face of our district. The 2 winners of this scholarship undoubtedly have been impacted and shaped by their participation in the music program at Northern. If I was looking for them in the building and couldn't locate them, I always knew to check the music wing and the rehearsal rooms. And good luck finding them during musical season. In fact, if there was an alumni musical, they'd be the first to audition. We have all enjoyed their performances, individual and group, and our student body has benefited from their talents, leadership, and investment. I am proud to present the Northern Music Booster Scholarships to Rachel Ford and Mia Miller. Lastly, for me, I'd like to award the Perfect Attendance Award. This award always amazes me, the Perfect Attendance Award. This includes kindergarten, 1st grade, 2nd grade, and all the way to right now, even during a worldwide pandemic. What's even more amazing is that we have 2 winners. One of them even went to another school for a year, had perfect attendance, and returned. Both juggled sports seasons, internships, and dual enrollment, and continue to have perfect attendance. I hope that we all pause and recognize the millions of decisions they needed to make in order to have perfect school attendance. Impressive. Put it on your resume, ladies. Congratulations to Emily McKenzie and Donna Yoon on this outstanding achievement.
Good evening, and it is my pleasure as the senior principal to be able to give out some awards today. But before I do, I just wanted to say that I am very glad that I got to work with this class. I've been working with them for the last 3 years now, and I really truly do wish them the best of luck. I've enjoyed working with every single one of them and look forward to seeing what they can do in the future. So our first scholarship is the Lauren and Sandy Stow Family Scholarship. This is a unique scholarship, and I'll tell you why in a second. But the Stow family had a daughter and son who went through Northern and take great pride in the school and the community. So this is a unique scholarship because it's given to a senior who managed to land on a random class rank spot. And it is a secret as to what that spot is every year, but it is an interesting one because the spot that it landed on, I couldn't have agreed more, as this person does actually deserve something. If you want to know who this is, all you have to do is drive by the softball field on a regular basis. She literally is out there with her sister almost every single day. No lie, every day I've gone by, she's been out there. So this year's recipient of the Stow Family Scholarship is Peyton Ebersol. Congratulations, Peyton. Our next scholarship comes from the Northern Football Boosters. The winner of this scholarship must write an essay entitled, "What Did Being a Northern Football Player Mean to You?" On a side note, I'll tell you that this individual was genuinely incredible to work with. Again, I've worked with them